Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vine Panther Presents. Today, we shall be discussing The Chi as we talk about Season 6, Episode 12. Before we get to all that, again, if you're new to the video, please like on the video, comment on the video, share the video, let us know what you think. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. But for right now, sit back, enjoy the intro, and then we'll start the show. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is going to be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional. Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, we're back in The Chi talking about who's daddy and sickle cell, some other stuff. I don't know. And just foolishness. But I got a. Do I have a positive? Shit, I do. Yeah, I got a positive. I think about that. Anybody else got a positive? Anybody got want to say something? Oh, all right, Chris. He said that with no hesitation. What's up, Chris? What you got?
Yeah, Jake's a positive because that dude is honest as hell. You know what I mean? He might be honest about the wrong things, but that dude has not lied. At least in the last 2 seasons, he has not lied once. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So he told you straight up like what was on his mind and everything. You know what I mean? So yeah. So he is a positive. The other positive is dude basically kind of putting Ricky Smiley in his place, you know, so yeah, with the little cigarette off against his chin. So or cigar, sorry. The other positive is fuck that laptop. So yeah, I'm glad that's gone because I did not want to turn this into Freedom Writers. I just knew I was like, they're gonna turn this damn thing into Freedom Writers. They are not going to do this. Like and then, man, when dude is the GOAT of this episode. He all the horrible stuff that I thought was going to happen, dude, I was like, nope. It's like, thank God, thank you. I mean, I guess positive is that you were asking about where Nina and Dominique were, and you got them. Well, I know that's going to probably turn to a negative, but. You were asking where you were like, oh, Dominique's in the back, and I guess Dominique must have been in the back of Smokey's. So, you know, because when you see, like, she must have been in the back, like back.
She was in the back, and non-existent back.
We said positive, okay, but
yeah, that was positive. So Fatima and Vic are done. Thank God. You know what I mean? I'm getting.
I
you don't think so?
I just. The fuck was that?
Okay.
I disagree. I disagree. No, I heard some clappers. I thought. Anyway, no, I disagree. Yeah, it's just drama right now. It's just, but we'll get there. I do agree. Once again, dude is the only reason why I'm watching this show. He's the only credible kind of character that's worth even looking at. And he did redeem himself from his bitch-like character last week. I don't know what's going on with that. Hi Sharice. She thought it was funny we called him a bitch. He was bitch made last week. But Sharice? How you doing? Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Thank you very much. Kim, please. Positives. Do you have positives for this episode?
Let's see. Wow. Go to Jemani. Let me think.
All right, Jemani.
That's Jemani's line.
You got a positive before we get into these comments.
Yeah, we found out what this mystery genetic disease is, which is sickle cell.
That's pretty common, right? They could have just said that shit. Like I was like, this is gonna be some rare cancer that only happens one in a lifetime. It's sickle cell. Like there's campaigns for that. Like there's commercials. Like,
I'm like, if they found out what it is, why do they need
the whole genetic background history? Like it doesn't make it sickle cell.
But all right, so I like the fact that we've gotten that. I want to see how they're gonna play out this whole thing with Nook and Emmett, because it's very contentious now, because it's like, all right, I'm beholding to you in Duda, but now you have a reason to get rid of me because now you have an instant family.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I don't think so.
He's like, oh, I don't need a DNA test. She says I'm the daddy. I'm the daddy. I'm like, it really seems like he'd be fine wifing Keisha.
Again, these are very different things, Jemani. But he was happy about being a father. Let's say that.
Yeah,
I give you that. But anyway, there's a lot of problems with Nook. But yeah.
He does. But I agree with Jemani in the sense that he does and always has loved Keisha. Because even when he said, remember last season, and he was like apologizing to her for not being there when she was kidnapped or whatever. It seemed to me like he wanted to say more to her, but now that they have a son together, I'm definitely thinking that Keisha is gonna cheat with Nuck on Emmett for sure. For sure.
I agree with the second part, not the first one. I don't think he ever loved her. I don't think he didn't. He just felt guilty. That don't mean he loved her. He's just like, Nuck looked at Keisha as like, yo, she was one of my bitches, and one of my bitches got hurt. Sorry, my bad. Like that's down. He ain't care about her. He did not care about. But to your point, yes, I agree with the last part. Emma's going to piss her off, and then she won't mess around with Nuck. You're right on that.
Yeah.
So 50-50, Kim. There you go.
Actually, I think
that's all I can ask for, right? Yeah.
I think we're gonna be doing this paternity testing again because, as we pointed out, Keisha thinks the pull-out method works with Emmett, and it doesn't. So when she does sleep with Nuck, she will be once again asking the question, "Who's my baby daddy?" And we may be doing this all over again.
They better not do that with you. They do not do
that. This will be, and we don't need a Jerry Springer.
I feel we already got that one. We don't need a part two. We don't need a part two. You're like, no, for real, it's one of them now. Because I said,
but the difference between that old Jerry Springer thing is that she was actually raped, right? So now it's just more. Now she might just be seen as like, I don't know, like I hate to be seen as the H word in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They don't need to go that route. They do not need to go like, oh, I slept with both of y'all. Now I'm pregnant. Like, don't do that. Like, it's one thing. Yes, she was
not that character.
No. But also,
I hope they don't go that route. I mean, yeah, she was sexually assaulted, and then she happened to be with someone else. So that is a different type of more. That one's like more of like court case type stuff in a sense. You know, this, where she's with someone and then messing around with her ex, then we'll get into that stupid talk show Jenny Jones stuff. You know what I mean? And and unless we're doing a Jenny Jones makeover or having Rude Jude here, no, let's not do that. You know, unless you're going to send the kids to boot camp. You know, and then so.
I think though the thing we minus the sexual assault, which was terrible, and no one deserves that. You know, just for the record, Keisha has had a history, of consistently fucking bad men. Like Nuck is just one of four. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so it wouldn't be that hard out of the norm for her to make another bad decision, as she clearly did. So I couldn't. Everybody was talking about that Nuck was going to be the dad. We got past it. We got through it. So we wasn't that big a surprise. But I'm like, we need to do better. But comments. Emmett cannot be mad with 3 baby mamas he has. They can.
You can't have 2 hoes on the show. You can't have 2 hoes. You can't have Emmett being a hoe being with another hoe. Like let's not do this. I'm
just saying it was the hypocrisy of him being like, hey, Emmett, is it okay I get a paternity test to know who my baby daddy is? Well, I don't know. He my son. I don't know if I want that. Who gives a fuck what you want? Like,
why would he care?
This is my son.
You ain't his daddy.
The reason why he would care is because he was being a dad to Ronnie, right? And he does. I think he feels like if Nuck comes into the picture, or if Nuck comes into the picture, then he's going to be losing Ronnie to Nuck, right? He's attached to the baby. He loves the baby now because he loves Keisha. And so I think that that's all it is. I think that he has jealousy like a lot of men would have. He's jealous now. And
Kim,
so
he's not even attached to EJ or his other actual kids.
But the point is that
so what do you guys think why he was saying that he doesn't care who the daddy is?
Because he sees someone
the point is that he doesn't have a kid with Keisha. So now Keisha has a kid with Nuck. So it's not like they actually had a kid like how he had a kid with Tiffany. We're just playing house. We don't actually have kids together.
Yeah. So Kim, to your point, he's definitely trying to be a father to Ron. There's no doubt in that. And to Chris's 9 point, how about you do that with your own kids? But I understand.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't do that with his own kids.
No, yeah,
I'm just saying that that's what his sensitivity is coming from, is that he's trying to be a dad to Ronnie.
Yes.
Right. Even though I know he should be doing it with the other 3 kids, but I'm just saying Ronnie lives in the house with him. Emmett is the male in the house. He's the father of the house. And so now he's no longer that kid. He's and this is the thing too. Just because Nuck comes in the picture doesn't minimize the relationship between him and little Ronnie. It doesn't. But in his mind, he's gonna think that it does, and it doesn't.
And again, that shows his immaturity, really.
Well, yeah, but you'll be surprised. There's a lot of men that act like that, and it is immaturity, but it happens.
But y'all, like the way they are trying to redeem these characters is mind-numbing. Nuck is a sex trafficker. Let's establish this.
And a gang member,
sex trafficker that held women, and they got fucked, and then he murdered one of them so he wouldn't go to jail. Yep. That's Nuck. Okay.
But David, you're forgetting something. But I'm gonna just say this: 2 episodes, he's gonna be part of that man's group. Just saying.
Oh right. Yeah, I think so.
Nuck gonna be part. I give it 2 episodes. Nuck will be part of. He's gonna be part of the man's group.
I don't understand, but y'all like the fact that Bakari is a murderer, and they're like, no, he's the new voice of his generation. Like, no, and Nuck is sitting up there like, and then this poor little Ronnie is like, they're like, Daddy, new daddy, yeah, that's daddy. But what about this daddy? He's right. Daddy. Okay, this is called Everyman Daddy. I'm like, God damn it! Like, can we do something right with these black children? Can we do something like this? This is painful. It was painful.
I guarantee you, the sickle cell thing will never be brought up again. That kid ain't gonna have that kid ain't gonna have sickle cell no more. Watch, ain't gonna be brought up nothing. He gonna be perfectly fine.
He'll be right. And he's
gonna go to a drug trial and get the cure.
They're gonna have a hospital scene. Like Keisha's gonna have to take Ronnie to the hospital. Emmett's gonna be, MIA, and then she's gonna have to call Nuck, and he's gonna be there like it's his little family, and Emmett's gonna walk in and be jealous. They have to have that scene.
They're gonna have, to your point, Kim. That's what they're trying to build, that family drama, and at least. Oh, okay, I'm just so wait a minute. We got comment. Ronnie being Nuck's son was a retcon / rewrite because little Ronnie in season 5 clearly resembled both Keisha and the kidnapper. They changed it and made it Ronnie's light skin to justify the twist to Nuck.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm the one. I bring this kind of stuff up, but this is just casting. Let's not put that much into this stuff. And trust me, we for some reason like to look at someone and be like, that's what a child that's my child. That's not DNA. That's not how that works. There's a reason.
I'm still trying to figure out how did they even get his DNA and Fatima of all people.
Wait, Chris,
I'm trying to figure that out too.
They put it in an envelope. That's not how DNA works. He handed her an envelope. Like
it was his Ancestry&Me results. It was the whole 23andMe. It was 23andMe.
That's what should have been. Hey, here's the DNA results. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But hey, let's talk about Emmett's piece of shit. I like to keep on this path because now that Dominique is back, how is she introduced to Rosalind? Oh, that's the woman that helped me expand my menu. No, that's your restaurant. She is the reason why you have a restaurant, because he went to her home restaurant, said, you need to cook for me. And then he pimped her out after he stole Sonny's restaurant and said, cook for me. And she did after she saw his dick. For the record, she said, let me see your dick. And then she was like, I will cook for you. But no, she's just the help. after where the fuck has she been? Now she's gonna fuck Jamal?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh my God. When I saw that at the end, I was
best
like,
thing about this episode that I was saying in my positives is her cousin.
You
like
lesbian? The deaf lesbian?
Yeah, I'm like, this whole episode was just basically the L word because I'm like, the brat came back. It was just,
Well, I mean, that's what
Candy's trying to get with her, everything. Yeah.
that's because they had to tell us about Nina and Dre breaking up.
Yo,
which nobody knew about.
No. Divorce. Like, there's a difference between me and my girlfriend broke up and I divorced my wife. There's
whoa. They didn't use that D word.
I didn't hear them say divorce.
I didn't hear the D word.
When a married couple breaks up, that's called divorce. Like she said
legally.
No, it's called separation.
No, that's a separation, David. I hear you, and you know what I mean. But yeah, they would have said divorce. That's two different things. That's two different things.
He said she's not coming back. That
means they're separated, but they're not legally divorced. Divorce and separated are two different things, David.
Divorce is a legal
thing.
David, they would say divorce.
I'm divorced.
They said broke up. I think they said broke up for a reason because because when Dre is done doing her other show, she might be back or something.
She's gonna be back.
Yeah. She might be back at a baby reunion. I mean, a baby first birthday or something, or you know.
I feel like they're trying to write off Dre, and I'm like, this cannot, because she deleted all the photos off of IG, and then LaPortia's her name, because you know DeMarcus is good. So Damon, not afraid of Duda. I want to talk about how Duda's finances are so simple that Damon just shows up one day and figures out the money laundering. Like, he just sits his happy ass. He's some kind of forensic accountant now. Like, he's like, hey, I think someone's laundering money through your organization. Oh, really? Well, thank you, son. You unemployed forensic accountant? Yes, thank you. What? And Duda doesn't just murder him? Like, no.
Duda says if Emmett goes to jail, I will just bail him out. I will make sure he doesn't go to jail. I'm just going to lie to you and say he's not going to go to jail. No, I'm just going to bail him out.
I'm like, what are we doing? What are we? But anyway, Duda kills Alonzo, but doesn't try to kill Victor. Like, Victor is the one who can testify against you. Victor is the witness / accomplice to your murder. How about you kill him? Like,
it seemed like it was a matter of, he got a good defense. Let me take away his defense, so now he'll be the fall guy.
I don't think it's that. I think it's because he figured that Vic ain't that type of person to snitch. You know what I mean? Like, he lived that life.
Okay.
No, I truly think that's. I'm not saying that was rational. I'm just saying, like, he knows the type, at least in his mind, he knows the type of man that Vic is, and he'll probably go to jail before he snitches. You know, just like his boy did. Just like, you know what I mean?
So let's talk about Victor going to jail, because I'm like, the mind
house arrest.
Yeah, a convicted felon who has a long history of criminal, if not murder, like his name was Trigg for a reason, and he's a local politician, gets arrested for murdering a fucking informant, and this does not make anyone's media reel. Like, there's no media outside whatsoever.
Yeah, there was one camera. There was one camera. There was a cameraman.
House arrest. No, he's held without bond. Like, that is easy. And you don't have a DA. We still don't know the FBI who's investigating him.
No, if you're a public official, you're not going to be held without bond. You're going to usually get bond, if not ROR. If you're
way, not with his criminal history, no fucking way. He's a convicted felon, and he's associated with murder. There's no way he just goes home because he got elected.
Bond is based on the matter of you being a flight risk, right? It does not seem like he's a flight risk if he's already a public official.
He just got elected. It's not like he has some kind of long-standing like role in the community. Like, that's
I was going to say, yeah. It's not like everyone knows him from like picking up trash on the streets. Like, he came up with one little slogan about defunding the police, and that was it. No,
and that's it. Don't give me that. His happy ass would have been, and they would have been called for his resignation. Like, you get out of here. Like, this makes no sense. Also, Fatima, we talked about this before. This bitch got with a convicted murderer. Like, now all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, you're a criminal. I gotta move it back with my girlfriend, mama. I can't believe you're. What the fuck? Like, who did you think you were fucking? Like, I don't understand any of this. Like, you knew what I was when you let me suck your dick. Like, this doesn't make sense.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Did you just say that? David.
I was waiting for that line. I've been working on that one all day. But I was like, I'm sorry. My bad. But the algorithm is going to get me for this one. But fuck this show. Fuck this show. I just it don't wait a minute. I want to get to Rosalind. Fucking, they bring back Candy for no other purpose but to remind us that she likes to lick pussy. I know that. I know that. Trust me, y'all. Lena Waithe, listen to me. I know you're a lesbian. I know that. I know Rosalind / Candy likes to lick it. I know that. I don't need a whole fucking episode of her trying to lick every woman she can find. I don't need that. Okay.
So you got to choose. You got to choose. Is it the marijuana or is it the lesbian? Because it's every other episode. They're gonna flip flop.
Yeah, they're gonna go in between.
Okay, all right.
But the funny part is Lala's real cousin that she loves like a sister is absolutely a
stud.
A stud. Yes, she's a stud, and they are best friends, but they are cousins. Like
that's who that were. That was her real
cousin.
So
I don't know if that's her real cousin, but she does look like that. She's light skinned. She's a taller person, a bigger person, and she's a nice looking woman, but she is a bigger person. You know, she's bigger than Lala, but they are best friends. Like, it's her best.
Yeah. Explain to me the logistics of this. So Rosalind picks up a deaf lesbian and is going to take her home for some type of sex action. How are you going to do sign language if you're fingering each other? Like that.
Language, you don't need to really talk.
I mean, but don't you kind of like hearing each other's moan? Like what was she kind of freak out of her moaning?
I'm sure she can moan, bro. She just sounds funny.
I mean, it just sounds different.
Vibration also. So
there you go. I ain't gotta do like that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm done. I am so done.
I'm dead.
Work that shit. And I'm not trying to fat shame nobody. But the brat was big as fuck. Like it
I thought she was pregnant again.
She had a baby, and I think that was.
Yeah, she had a baby. That was 2 years ago.
No. The baby's only one. What are you talking about?
My fault.
The baby's one. But she's big. She did get big when she was pregnant, like really big. She's losing some of that weight, but she's still big.
I don't know, Kim. She was big even before she got pregnant.
I don't know. That's
not that big.
Why are they why are they putting so much emphasis on this book? Bakari is barely literate. Do you know how hard it is to have a
He's an idiot, and he deserves to have that laptop broken because why would you bring that to the Duda celebration when he got at you about the laptop? I need the money for a laptop last week.
Right.
You didn't bring the laptop in front of him and flaunt it?
Yeah. Wait, Jamani, you're absolutely right. Let's back up to the beginning of this stupidness. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dwayne Wayne handed him a notebook and said, right. He handed him a notebook. We saw Bakari write in the notebook. There's no mention of the notebook. What happened to the original notebook? Then he gives him a laptop and makes no mention of the notebook. To be like, wait a minute, why am I giving you an expensive laptop when you couldn't even return the inexpensive notebook I gave you and don't even acknowledge it? Like, that doesn't make sense. And then
he read the notebook.
Yeah.
Wasn't he reading the notebook?
No, he was reading the manuscript. He emailed him his manuscript. That's what that was. Those were pages that he printed off. Those are typed words he was reading. What happened to the typewriter? He's reading computer notes. Kiss my black ass. Fuck this show. They don't even remember the fucking typewriter he had. Those were computer type notes.
Maybe a couple of the letters fell off. Maybe some of the letters fell off from typewriter. And
I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like
he scanned them in. And
my favorite part though is the way he was hugging the hell out of that laptop. Like, no one's ever gave me a laptop before. I was like, bro, you can get laptops for $120, man. Like, chill out. It ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. This ain't 1999. Was you getting a laptop in 1999 and it's like that thing is like $800,000. Like, no, you can get laptops on the cheap. You're just you're typing. You're not doing Photoshop here. Okay,
they have Microsoft Word on a phone. So why does he need a laptop to begin with? When all the application they have final draft or first draft or final draft, whatever you want to call it, for script writing and book writing. These are apps that work on computers and laptops. I mean, on your smartphone
on a bigger screen, though.
No, it is on a bigger screen. But I'm saying for someone his age, the phone is everything. Like, he doesn't know what it's like to grow up with an actual computer and or actual paper. So the screen is comfortable to him. To have a big computer, I'm surprised. He's like, what am I supposed to do with this big ass thing? To be honest, like, I was confused. Like, oh my God, thank you, sir. And then why is he sitting there like a court stenographer at a criminal meeting typing shit? Like, and no one says it takes Duda. It takes Duda to go, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to keep track of journaling of what the criminal activity we got going on. What? Somebody
Duda was gonna let it ride until he said something slick.
Right.
Bakari is gonna go to jail, right? And I'm telling you, he's gonna finish up whatever it was that he's writing, and it's gonna sink Duda.
As he gets shanked in prison.
No. They're gonna go Power Book 2 and 3, and he's gonna get shanked. They're gonna go BMF and he's gonna get shanked in the shower. The men's group pissed me off. They're just now talking about killing Duda. When I said the first time they showed it, they should be using the group as an alibi to kill Duda. Again, we're not even connected.
I agree with that.
Emmett says Nuck may be my girlfriend's baby daddy. Okay. No one. And so then why doesn't Rob go, oh yeah, Nuck is holding me hostage in my weed operation, just to let you know, since we're sharing stories. And Shad doesn't go, hey, Marcus, I fucked your girlfriend. Since we're talking, men, please admit, I need to help me understand this. Help me understand how this makes any sense. Fucking a woman, having a baby with a woman, living with a woman. This is just what we do. You take photos and like, oh my God, you might want to send them out for Christmas. He's like, yo, we got to talk about this. I didn't know we just that kind of committed. We need to slow down and talk about priorities. What the fuck am I watching? What excuse me.
Because he feels like she's pushing him into a commitment that he doesn't want to be in. But they're doing all the stuff that shows they're committed. But maybe he's not on the same page.
He don't want to publish it.
He don't want to commit, and he don't want to propose to her.
Photos?
It's not a photo. They're not just sending out pictures. It's a Christmas card.
It's a Christmas card. This is a family thing.
This is it's like saying
it is a little different.
Yeah,
that's
actually not. So, back it up. So I ask you again: sex, babies, living together. That's just what people do. Photos, though, that's a commitment. That's
it's not just a photo. You say it so passively. That's like it's not just a photo. It's like literally, it's basically you talking to your entire family and loved ones and say, "Hey, we are one."
This is my family.
She's living in the house.
Yes.
Talking to your daughter on a regular basis.
But privately, he is living in the house privately. It's not public. It's public once you put those photos out there. It is now public.
And people are gonna start asking about
David, you see it all the time. People who are like you just said, people in relationships for a long, long time, and they don't post a single picture of their spouse on Facebook, right? You know what I mean? And they just don't do that.
My bad. Maybe I would have asked questions. How did Marquisha become a professional photographer now? That she's like, oh, these will be ready in a couple months. What happened to being a hip hop artist?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys that. Wait a minute. So now is she switching careers? Because it was Bakari's sister that they were listening. It was like a listening party, right? And so I was like, why isn't Markeisha's music being played? Like what? Like she's a photographer now, and she's no longer a rapper.
No, Jake is the photographer. Have Jake do it? Why isn't Jake doing it? Jake was
a designer now, Chris.
No, but he took a picture of Kenya. He took all those.
Oh, come on, bro. What happened? What happened to the spank bank photo? That never came back. Like I thought Jimmy was gonna find him in the bathroom with the smartphone, getting it to Kenya's photo. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Instead, I do not want to see his.
No, forget that. The stepmom needs to find that photo in his phone or whatever when he's in the bathroom or something.
I'm confused now.
Kenya's stepmom that Jake is banging?
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. You're right, Jamani. So when next time she's sucking his dick, she sees on the phone and she's like, "Oh my God, you looking at my stepdaughter?" Yes, but keep sucking. These are two different things. And it's like, I'm sorry. Let's get to Dre got to come back because she's gonna find Bakari and Lene in the room because Nina don't take care of those kids.
Nope.
When Lene is like, "You want to come back to my place?" That's not your place. That's Dre and Nina's place. And I'm like, when are we going to get to the guns? Forget the sex. Let's put the sex to the side. Let's talk about the gun stashing going on at the house.
No, he took the guns, though. He took the guns back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a regular thing. I'm just saying, like, to the point they don't take care of them kids. When Victor said, "I'm not snitch," I'm almost turned off the TV. He's a local official. Plus, he almost tried to kill dude himself. Wouldn't you want him in jail? It's interesting how, again, these black men have no problem sitting around in a circle talking about murdering a man, but God forbid one of them talk to law enforcement. Now you're going too far, damn it. Like that's what we don't do. Anywho, who wants to kill this man? Raise your hands. Oh, okay. You and you. Okay, got it. But we ain't telling the cops because we got standards in this community. What is
They're
happening?
afraid. They're afraid of telling the cops because of what that would do.
I thought murder was a thing. My bad. Victor's criminal history was expunged. You can't expunge murder. What?
Then something? No. There was something that was. It wasn't the murder that was expunged.
He didn't go to jail for murder.
No, it was like he had it was like gun possession or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He never went to jail for murder, even though his name is Trigg. Yeah,
right.
he's been out there doing something.
He never got convicted. He never got convicted.
But he wasn't charged with it either.
Got it. So what was more cringy? Which was more cringy?
Shot. I know you were about to say that.
Shot.
I knew you were about to say.
Cut all that shit off.
Yep.
Cut all that shit off. I do not want to see this old ass woman get some kind of rough sex play, and Shot is like, "I'm gonna fuck you into submission." None of this.
I had to close my eyes, bro.
I threw up in my mouth a little bit. I was like, "Look, okay, I'm an older person. I don't have any problem with dating a younger man, but Jesus Christ, come on now, sweetheart. Like you are this match is ridiculous. Okay, that's one. Number two, why are you walking around with the Superfly leather jacket on in the house? Like what? And then Leon, fine ass Leon, comes walking through the door and he looks at you like you're a clown because you got on his leather coat. And then he walks up to your woman and is like romancing her, making her remember when they was together. And this man just walks past you. Rashad is a punk. He's a punk. I mean, I was like, you should be embarrassed. He really should.
Somebody compared him to Deuce Bigelow, and I think that's an insult. Deuce Bigelow took care of himself. Like Deuce Bigelow got paid and he had a job and shit. Shad is a kept sex toy, and this is embarrassing for him, really, and all men, really. I mean, because it's sad. It's sad. Like he needs to go do Lion King 4. Like go get with Beyonce and go sing with her on and do the voice. Like that's what you need to be doing, actor. Get off the shot. Because this is not good for you. How Nuck making more off the weed business than Lala was, though. Yeah, I'm still, again, Lala just comes in and out and she's still in the kitchen. She needs to be with Tiffany because she's the one that helped start the weed business in the first place with Tiffany. So, like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Assistant mayor still don't know his. Yeah, that's right. What's up? That's right. Marcus still doesn't know that Shad fucked Tiara.
Yeah, he doesn't.
We need to get to this. Like this, these are conversations. Also, when did
Papa get to this? That's going to be a reason why he all of a sudden breaks up with her.
Why would he happen before they got together?
Committed to you.
Yeah. Well, what's up, Jamani? What's up, Jamani?
I was saying, why would it matter if that happened before they even got together?
It wasn't. They were together.
They were together.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. Yes, they
were.
No,
I think Jamani means like they were actual that they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend.
Tiara was pretending to be Vic's girlfriend when Rashad.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're right.
All right. Okay.
She was the beard. The beard. She was the beard.
Yeah, she was the beard. She was the beard.
Yeah, that's before she got with Marcus. So
that's right. Right.
Why does it matter?
Tiara is trying to force a relationship on Marcus now. I don't even get any of this or why this.
But that's a bad thing because when you force a man to
take
propose to you or commit to you, it never works out. A man has to come to the decision on his own without pressure, and what she's doing is wrong.
And again,
I don't think that was wrong. I don't think she was wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Okay, what you got, Chris?
She was basically just saying where we at with this? Like, you know what I mean? She so
yeah, but she should have asked that question before they did
the photo shoot.
Well, I think and that's why it was miscommunication on both their. I mean, on her end because she was under the impression that they were public, and then until that incident happened, and now she's like, "Damn, what are we then?" Like, you know what I mean? So in her mind, they were good. Like they were. You know,
why would Marcus
on 2 different pages? That's
yeah.
Why would Marcus agree to this photo shoot? Because I'm taking like Olin Mills photos like this. I'm expecting for these photos to go out. Like this is not the one. Like
this could just be something that goes in a frame in the house or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is a whole quasi-professional photo shoot.
It's a professional thing, and it's a family photo.
Yeah, this is
that's pretty serious.
Forget the public face. I'm not hanging a photo of you, me, and my daughter in my house for anybody to come over and be like, nah, that's just the girl I'm fucking. Like, no, we are something. We are. I mean, if I'm doing this, we are something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, forget the fact you're going to Manny Petty's with my daughter and helping her with her lesbian issues, which still hasn't been discussed. But I'm like, you are clearly some type of mom. Oh, wait a minute. Marcus is like, hey, man, I don't know about these photos. I mean, I don't know too much about committed relationships. You are divorced. Like you had a wife. I
think that's why. Because
he didn't take any family photos.
No, I'm saying because it ended horribly in his first marriage, and he's afraid to get. See, that happens. A lot of people who deal with nasty breakups, they're afraid to sometimes get like that close. You know?
No, Chris, that's a different conversation. I don't want to make the same mistakes. That's not. He is acting like this is like he's
never been in a committed relationship.
Serious relationship. Yeah. That's what he said, and that doesn't make sense. If you're like, I don't want to make the same mistakes. Not that we know who his wife was or why they got divorced, but that's a totally different, understandable situation. Is what I'm saying. Yes, this is exactly why this is what turned me off with the show in the first episode. These writers are always creating plots that make no sense and unnecessary, and just characters that just happen to come. Why is Duda upset at his birthday? Let's start with that. Does anyone know why he's upset? And how old is he turning? Do we know how old he is?
They're gonna probably say 44 or something. They'll probably say 44.
He's clearly something. But like seriously, do we know how old this man is?
No.
Do we know how old?
I don't know how old any of them are, really.
Except for maybe Jake.
Chris, to your point, do you remember when it was Kevin's birthday and we had no idea how old he was? We watched that episode. We watched that episode 3 times, and I was like, they never said how old he was. I was like,
maybe so that they can advance when they need to, or bring them. So make them younger.
I was like, is he 13, 14?
Well, to your point, Kim, when you're talking about children actors, you have to do that because they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna
Kevin is much taller and bigger than he was when he first started. I mean, he was tiny when he first started. Yeah.
But to your point, Duda is grown as fuck. Like he's clearly probably in his 50s. I mean, like maybe early 50s.
Sure. I think the actor is in his 50s, and yeah.
So I'm like, it's not that hard to be like, and then you got old girl Bianca, like again, looking all sexy as she's supposed to be. That's it. She was just there to look sexy and then leave, and she never came back. And I was like, I thought Rosalind was gonna come over. I thought when they had the sexy jazz, I thought Bianca was gonna be like sucking off Duda or whatever, and then like Rosalind was gonna come over, like they did. That's how they introduced her in the first time, man. This is not right. I thought it was gonna be something like that. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. And then nothing. I was like, what are we doing with this? Like what?
And where is Tracy? She's somebody hanging out with Drake.
Yeah.
She's masturbating, watching, waiting to exhale.
That's it. That's what she's doing. Yeah.
With where's Shad ex girl? Damn it. What the fuck she doing? Damn it.
Oh yeah, her.
She's with Tracy.
I was like, they're doing it together. All right, let's see that scene. Like, come on, also again, no one's Jada, Tracy, none of these women are coming to Nina's side. Where's Dre?
Yeah, that's weird, right? You would have thought that they would have a girls wine night to talk about what Dre did. She's smashing her old girlfriend and that kind of thing. None of that. We don't see Tracy. We don't see Nina. We don't see Dre. Well, we see Nina, but for like a 10 seconds.
But I'm saying, right, where is that scene? Like, where's that? Hey, girl, we need to come together to see what's wrong, or what's up?
No, they switched it up. If you notice, they switched that up to have more for the men. I don't know. There was, I feel like they kind of just. I feel like Lena is trying to do both, where she's like. She's focusing on the one moment is just like the women, and then the last two seasons is just more of like, what about our brothers? Like how are we going to make our brothers kind of, and that's why you see now it's really more of the men. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. No, I hear you because like with Emmett, it was all about Jada. It was all Jada like the first 3 or 4 seasons, right?
Right.
You see Darnell trying to be the parent, now that he's an adult, like, hey, let me get you through this. Let me help you through this, right? Like now, like I said, now they have the men's group, so they're exploring their feelings and whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. Where's that gay one? Victor's assistant. No.
He was there last episode.
I'm about to say he only been in one meeting, right? No, two. He been in 2 meetings.
He was like, I thought he was helping. I don't know. Yeah. When I saw the scene, I'm like, not Simba and Lady May.
Little Lady May.
That was so weird. It was so weird. I cannot. They make an awkward couple. It's like no. It's like her grandson was choking her or something.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
That's elderly abuse. Like what are you doing?
You know what? As much makeup you put on her, you can't fix that neck. That neck shows her age. Like,
and then the vines on her hands.
Yeah, the hands. Yeah. It's the hands and the neck. You can't fix that.
She's an older person.
She is. Yeah. And they could have hurt her. Like, I'm not trying to.
I'm gonna say this though. She's still an incredible actress. Like you know what I mean? She's still a legend. Yeah, but I don't know. She don't need to be doing those roles anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Cicely Tyson. Just give women advice. You know what I mean?
Leave the dick to the younger generation.
Yeah, do that. You hear that, Vivica Fox?
Hey, Bridges of Madison County. I don't know. I think it was in that movie. I can't remember. When I saw the scene, I was like, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. That Trigg wasn't convicted. True. Again, with Fatima being an investigative journalist at some point, you would think that some of her fellow journalists would be investigating her boyfriend. Like, wasn't he known as Trigg? Like, didn't he have a criminal history? Did he actually do this shit? Like, you would think some of this will be coming up in her conversations, but like we get none of this. I don't want to see pregnant. I don't want to see pregnant the brat having sex with Nina. So let's let the storyline go. So, that's a whole new level. You know what crossed my mind, right? BMF. Huh? BMF. I was like, I don't know that strap-on's coming out, but it's
that took me a minute. I was like, what? I was like,
my bad.
Yeah. Because we don't want to go back to that thought, Chris. That's what it is. We don't want to go back there.
I was like, oh no, that happened. That happened on Nina and Dre's honeymoon. That's right. Dre pulled out.
Yeah, Dre did pull out.
Yeah. That was a long time ago. Yeah.
I guess that's what happens on special occasions. But I was like, I do remember. It made my stomach hurt. The show is getting dumb. It is dumb. Getting in plot. Let's talk about Papa, because I'm truly trying to understand this. Y'all remember when Papa's pulpit was such shit that Markeisha had a better social media presence of her trying to be a rapper. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Far more viewers, far more subscribers, right? Now he's charging the 3 people who watch him $5 a month. And did you notice there was no social media, anything going on his screen?
I didn't really look at it because
no comments, no likes, no hearts. It was he was doing a Zoom video by himself to himself and was like, "Hey guys, even right now, y'all, this is social media. Like, you see the comments, you see the 30 people watching. Like, that's what a video looks like." He was talking to himself. And why am I paying $5 when I can just go to Pastor Dollar's church and watch you preach for free every Sunday?
Maybe if you're out of the state and you're listening, I don't know.
I'm like, what are we?
But I do like the pastor, not necessarily with the way he was like, yeah, so you need to be getting paid so you could pay God. And there's no way to really pay God, so you'd be paying me. So
exactly.
But that's what these ministers or pastors or whatever, that's what they do. It's a job for them. And, I mean, unfortunately, it's a scam. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but it is. Like, where does it say in the Bible that I have to pay my pastor like 20% or 10% of my damn hard-earned money?
Hold up. That's
okay.
That's in there. So 10% to the church is in the Bible.
True. Okay, but let's talk about it. Okay, what did God say we had to have a statement? Also, I remember I joined the church one time. I swear to you guys, I was with one of my close friends I was working with. She said, "I got this really nice church that I want you to go to." She said it's non-denominational, but it's a wonderful church. They have a band and all this stuff, right? So I go. It was loud as fuck because I'm a Lutheran, and Lutherans are Catholics basically, and it's quiet. So I went. My youngest son was screaming and hollering because he was like, "Why are these people screaming and hollering?" But anyway, and so I went, and let me tell you, I got so moved that I joined the church, right? Mm-hmm. I go up there. They say, go behind the stage so that you can sign your paperwork. So I was like, my paperwork? I go behind the stage. They had me sign basically a contract saying that I was going to pay them 10% of my salary every month. Wow. And then they were going to send me a statement to let me know how much I was contributing to the church. I said, you know what? No, that will never happen again. And it's not just me. This happens to a lot of churches. That's how they handle it.
No, so it's interesting. The one thing that every Christian denomination can agree on is tithing. That's the one biblical fact that all churches get on board with. Now, is that before taxes or after taxes becomes the conversation? But he looked like a pedophile to me when Zeke was talking
grooming him. He's grooming.
He was like, "Hey man, how about you get that podcast started? And then you get some subscribers." I was like, "This is not looking okay."
Like it wasn't pedophile. Like it was.
I'm sorry, I can't say that word. I forgot.
It was just pimping. Like,
no, you're right. You're right. It's again, like you said, it's more financial than anything.
But what I liked about it was him telling his backstory was, I was a hustler. You was a hustler? Yeah, and I was starving. I couldn't eat. Yeah, so that means you was a bad hustler. You weren't good at it.
I mean, again, what is hustle? Can we define what he meant by? I'm assuming. I guess we're supposed to just assume drug dealing. But
what he was doing, he was bad at it. If he's starving,
yeah. Well,
I would not have the wow of you were a hustler. If you were starving, you needed to find another career.
Yeah, it was not for you. Jake and Jim would just need to break up already. I do not
want to
absolutely
no more bed scenes for any of those children.
They're
not children. They graduated high school.
They're children. I don't want to see Jake. When I saw Jake laying there with his little frame.
Did you have sex in high school, David?
Huh?
Did you have sex in high school?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well then think of it that way.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see me. If think like, hey, David, this is 1996. I don't want to see that shit. I was like, I don't like. No,
I was gonna say, no. Kim, old people have sex too. I don't want to see it on TV.
I don't want to see that shit either. I was like, no, I want professionals. I want young, good-looking professionals. That's what I want. I was like,
you want to be delusional and live in a world where only attractive young people have sex, but
on TV, yes.
No, not Victor. That's not a good example. That's not a good example. Tiara and Marcus are fine. Okay, that's it. Emmett and Keisha are fine, right? Like I don't want to see.
What about Darnell and Jay?
That's fine. I'll let that slide. I'll let that slide.
Kenya and what's that dude's name? Kenya and the homie, the
homie,
the henchman. What's his name? The one who killed Leon.
Zay.
Yeah.
It's again. If I see you as children and you grow up, I don't want to see you get bent over. I don't need
this. Bars like Anya in Game of Thrones. What they did with her? I was like, I'm sorry.
I don't want to see this shit. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this shit.
Yeah, it's like, I've been watching her since she was like 14, 15. What are y'all doing?
Okay, sirs, y'all need to move past this, okay? It's gonna happen.
I thought it was only me. I was like,
no, it's not just you. I don't like that either.
That's the first one I thought that was unnecessary.
Bro, I think everyone.
Okay.
I could not. I had to close my eyes. I was like, they're not going to give Anya a sex scene. They're not.
And then So church. So again, this is again, churches cost money, buildings cost money. This is a different conversation. I'm just saying, Pastor Dollar is clearly like he's about the money. Like this. There's no really like dynamic to this character. Like he's about the money, and it's just sad that they're making Papa look so naive about this whole situation.
Because nobody is. But think about it. He is naive. What he's doing is he's trusting this person who he thinks is telling him the right things and how it actually works to be a pastor, right? What you're supposed to do for your flock and things like that. And so he knows his dad would tell him that this is not right. Like, this is what we're not supposed to be doing. But right now, Papa needs guidance. His mother is distraught. She is not there for him. He is clinging to this pastor because he needs guidance. Unfortunately, that guy is not the person that he should follow. Unfortunately, yeah.
So, Kim, you give a great storyline that this show should actually be showing. We are assuming that the mom is so distraught, who we barely saw in the series to begin with.
When we heard when she was, you can get it from the way she was acting when we last saw her. She is still very upset about her husband dying. You can.
I'm saying, but who's not? I'm saying to be like, we need some. I would like to, instead of Jake and Jim in bed, I would like to
Mama and Papa. Show him Papa with his mom.
Yeah, thank you. Like, give me something to be like, Mom, I'm trying, and Pastor Dollar is the only one that's there for him, the only boy. Also, real quick, again, how did Emmett's brother get hired, and when did Papa tell Emmett I'm quitting? And there was no goodbye. There was no lunch.
I have no idea that just happened.
David, I'm just trying to figure out how they got a franchise and they're in Harlem now. Like,
I don't even.
They're in Harlem. I don't know. Maybe just a power. Are they going to cross over Power now? I mean, like, what's
I don't know. Actually, it would have been Run the World, but that show got canceled. No. Lena Waithe's Harlem.
Yeah, they got the show Harlem.
So that would be awesome. That would. That's not gonna happen. But if Megan Good just stop by Sonny's, that would be awesome. Like I would love to see that. Even season 1, Papa wouldn't fall for this. Yeah, just again because he had a dad who showed him what right is.
Guided him. But like I said, he's right now. He needs someone to just guide him. And unfortunately, like I said, I think his mom is really grieving, and she unfortunately is not there for Papa. And so he needs someone. And don't get me wrong, at the end of this, Papa is going to realize that this is BS.
Yeah.
That pastor is not.
Okay, so let me ask a question that. So who's ministering at his father's old church then?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's the mother, right? Because a
Yeah,
lot of times
she was first lady. First lady don't make you a pastor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but even if she did take over, that means that your son is now at somebody else's church. So how much does that show faith to the congregation?
Yes.
Dude, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yes.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And I mean, Greenleaf did a better job. Well, I mean, that was a better show. And Kingdom Business did a better job. Damn it. Of showing the dynamics of this type of competition when it comes to churches and that kind of thing. Anyway, let's get to a better show. Interview with the Vampire. So Chris, any final words for Chicago?
The Shy. Don't show Nina no more. Don't do it. Yeah, like I'm good with Dre. If Dre happens to come back from whatever commitment show she's doing, bring her. But there was no need for that little 2-minute bit just to kick the brat out and to move on to Keisha again. Stop acting like you know. I mean, it's like, that was dumb. That was stupid. It was pointless. I need y'all to not make these characters so ignorant to certain things that should have been well known, like Keisha thinking that sickle cell was a death sentence for her son, just like that, like out of nowhere. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, what? I was like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you would have thought that. Okay, anyway, but I just need y'all to do better, y'all. I just need the show to do better. Seeing how Leon only lasted just for a cold second, I'm gonna say Dwayne ain't got that long either. You know what I mean? I think dude is gonna find out where Bacardi got that laptop from, and he's out. So just like Power is getting canceled because they're paying these characters too much. They're like, Leon, you too expensive. You know what I mean? You know we pay Otis for less. You know what I mean? So he out. You know, and then Dwayne's gonna be out. You know what I mean? Just like, hey, you can go back to your HBCU school. You know, in a different world maybe, and then he gonna be out. So yeah, and then Link.
Actually, I think in a different show. Yeah, he's gonna be on a different show. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they put all these I guess they're just trying to put a whole bunch of famous people in it in the season.
They're trying to attract a bigger audience. That's a big one.
Man, I'm sorry. Leon's for the older generation. Ain't no older generation gonna be watching no Shy because of him or Lynn. You know what I mean? Oh. Like you already watching it, but I'm sorry, you would. Kim, if you weren't already watching The Shy and you saw Leon was in it, you would not just be watching it because of that. You're going to see how dumb this thing is. You're like, you know what I mean?
I can't do
that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta be committed to this foolishness.
Yeah, and then Wayne, and Wayne's up there in age, you know what I mean? He don't look exactly the same, you know, and you know what I mean? But still, like, you know.
But I do like that they made Leon Robert's father, because they kind of look alike. Like that was a really good match.
Yeah, they got pretty much the same height too.
Yes,
yeah. But putting all that and then throwing, I guess, a cameo of the brat. You know?
Yeah, that was a waste.
Yeah, and you're gonna put the brat in there. I guess you go and get some Jersey folks to watch it now. I guess. I mean, you know, it's a lot of pointless stuff that we're doing, Shy. You know what I mean? So
they need to stop throwing stars in shows just to do it. 50 does it.
Yeah.
Are we talking about 50 Cent? Are we talking about Lena Waithe?
They both do it. They're both doing it.
Yeah.
So,
You put Vic Mensa in there. You put Lala in there. It's like, come on, yo. It's like it's too much, guys. Too much.
Okay, let me ask you guys: did y'all like the filler that Lala has in her cheeks now? That joint is horrible.
I did not want to say anything. I'm glad you said it, not me.
She lost a lot of weight. Don't get me wrong. She took some of her implants out.
It's like she shaved down her cheeks.
It's right there. Yeah.
She shaved it down. Okay.
It's her cheekbones, and she's got filler in them because her face. What happened? She lost weight, and her face, kind of sagged. So they put the filler into her cheekbones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw the weight loss. I saw the weight loss. I was like,
all I gotta say is Ozempic is a hell of a thing. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all.
Thanks, Chris. Please move to Interview with the Vampire. Thank you. All right, Giovanni. Anything else before we get to Lestat?
All right, so I want to know, why has Jake and Vic's mom not come back? Because she came when he was running for the election. Now that he's won, and Jake clothing line is popping. Why is she not coming back looking for a handout?
She's dead.
When did she die?
She died off camera. She wrote a letter. She's dead. She wrote a letter. It's like I want you to remember me like when I had my shit together, something like that. She's dead.
I don't even remember her being dead. I know she wrote the letter saying goodbye to him.
Yeah, but I didn't know she was.
I thought she maybe I'm wrong because I thought
it was a letter to apologize basically to him, but it wasn't. She didn't say she died. She's gonna leave them alone. She's not gonna come back again. That's what the letter was saying. But she was apologizing to him for not being a good mom.
My fault. I thought she was unalive, as they say.
No.
Yeah. What's the character that the girl from Girlfriends is playing? Bianca, right? She must have been really pissed off last episode because she put Tiffany on a whole episode timeout this episode.
He's so silly. I mean, maybe Tiffany's out there beating the streets trying to get some weed business. Maybe she's out there looking for some new customers. But she could have been mentioned off camera action. To your point, they act like she didn't even exist. And you know, Keisha should have told her best friend that, hey, I found out who my real baby daddy is, and maybe that's
coming. That's coming for sure.
So maybe that's coming. I don't know.
I'm like, Duda is basically treating this like this is the last season of the shot because he's just killing off characters left and right. So
he is. Yes.
I'm like, yeah. How is this supposed to end well and be believable?
Well, I think what they're doing is kind of what they did with Ronnie and his grandma. Like, if they're going a certain direction, they're trying to get rid of the characters that don't fit that story, that kind of. And so they're slowly but surely killing off those characters, and then they can move on to something else. Perhaps.
Yeah, but I'm like, they didn't need to bring Leon in if that was the case.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But Bianca is already in season 7. The actress posted photos saying that they finished wrapping up season 7, episode 1. So she ain't going anywhere. Anytime soon, so we'll see her again.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know how many more episodes we got left. What, 5 more episodes or something like that?
I think so. I think it's like 16. I thought it was like 16. So we got 4. We got 4 more.
4 more. Okay. All right. I'd be with us.
Thanks, you, Giovanni. I see you for the vampires, bro. What the fuck was that? All right, Kim. Your turn.
Thank you so much, chat. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for commenting. We are trying to get to 500 views per video. So we need you to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Share the video with anyone and everyone that you know, so that we can hit that number, which is 500 views per video. Also, we are at 2,000 subscribers. We are trying to reach 2,100 by June 19th, which is my birthday. So a wonderful birthday present would be to reach 2,100 subscribers. So again, thank you very much. Please hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. And please, we'll be back in about 2 minutes with interview of the vampire. So please stick around. Thank you, guys. We love you.
Thanks, Kim. She's so sweet. All right, y'all. You heard what she said. Again, please push and like the video and all that. And we'll see you for Louie and crew, which is a far, far better show than this. But yeah, enjoy the intro. We'll see you later. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You're gonna be like, oh shit,
hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
You want to go ahead?
Oh shit.
Do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just gonna end this broadcast and say bye.